Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek De. Today I am going to teach you a specific tutorial on function and the user-defined function of the Python. So in our previous tutorial, what did we cover up? We have covered up already the looping concept, if and else. So I'll request you, if you don't look out this particular video, before checking this one, just look out this video also. That will help out you to enhance your knowledge. Now today I'll focus on the function. Now what is function? Number one, how to define the function. See, function is nothing but a one kind of collection of instructions, and based on these particular instructions we are able to provide any kind of business logic. Suppose I am telling you, suppose I want to create an accounting application. So in order to create any kind of accounting application, what is the behavioral pattern of the accounting application? By using the accounting tool, we are able to create the balance sheet, we are able to create the fund flow statement, and many things, right? So in this particular case, if I want to build up this accounting behavior, if I want to develop any kind of accounting behavior of this particularly software application, what should I do that time? That time actually, what should I do? I should go for what? I should go for a particularly, what I can say, I should go for a function. So user defined function. So I should make a one kind of activity. I should make one kind of collection of instructions. And based on this particularly collection of instructions, we are able to create this behavior. So what is function? By using the function, we are able to create the behavior of the application. And by using the function, we are able to define the activity of the function. Now, in the case of any kind of programming language, not only Python, there are two types of functions are present. One is called predefined function and one is called user defined function. So still now we have defined what? Still now we have learned we have seen the input function, we have seen the int function. So this kind of input function, this kind of int functions, all are what? All are basically, all are what? All are basically our predefined function. Because see, we have not created the input function, we have not created the int function, bool function. This kind of function, range function, already we have seen in our last class also. This kind of function is not created by us. But suppose the thing is that I want to build up my own business logic. So in order to develop my own business logic, what should I do right now? In this particular case, I should create my own function. Suppose just now I have told you, I want to build up what? I want to build up a one kind of like accounting application. So accounting application is an application that is not the feature of the programming language, guys, that you are getting this particular accounting feature as a service. So here you need to build up what? You need to build up a small application, small function in order to control the behavior of the application. That will actually generate the balance sheet. Suppose I want to calculate the total cost, means fixed cost plus variable cost. I want to make this particular thing. So if I want to make this, it is not the part of the Python. Here by using the Python programming language, we will able to build up this behavior, and by using this behavior, application is able to calculate the total cost. But how to build up this behavior? Answer is function. So there should be a component. This particular component is nothing but a set of instructions. And based on this set of instructions, we are able to build up the behavior. And when we just call the function, actually we are able to access the service from the function. So now I have told you briefly how the function is working. Okay. Now I'll show you some practical example. By using the practical example, you can understand how the function can work. Okay. So let us flip to our Python and let us do the things practically. Okay. So let's go to our spider. Number one, guys, let me give the name of this particular program as what? Function one. Function one. Now the thing is that I want to define the function one. So how to define the function? Okay. See, if you have any kind of knowledge of the C programming language or the Java programming language, you might know that in the case of C programming or the Java programming, we used to write the program like void F1, I am giving the name of the function, and we used to provide the data like this, right? But sorry to say, in the case of Python, we don't support the void. Void is not supported in the case of Python. Void keyword is not present. So what is the keyword here? I am telling you. Now let us understand the feature of the Python function, user defined function. So I need to define, there is a keyword called def keyword. So by using the def keyword, you are able to understand the particularly define. You are defining a function. Suppose let me give the name of the function as accept data. The name of the function is accept data, and here I want to define few things. Suppose I am providing few things. Fixed cost I am providing. Here I am entering the data input. I am entering the value. Enter the fixed cost, and also what I can define here, I can define the VC. VC means what? It's basically variable cost. In the variable cost, what should I write here? I should write here, enter the variable cost. So what I can get here, I can get the fixed cost and I can get the variable cost. So two variable I am defining. Now I want to make what? I want to make the total cost, TC total cost. And here I am writing fixed cost plus variable cost. Pretty simple thing, guys. Very simple thing. We have already introduced this code in our previous tutorial. If you don't have idea, I'll refer you to go to the previous tutorial. I'll mention the link in the description. So enter. So here don't use enter. Total cost equals to, you can write here comma TC, total cost. Now see guys, we have defined the thing, right? Now what we need to understand, if I debug the code right now, we'll see I am not getting output. Why I am not getting output? Because if you know the C programming language or the Java programming language, you know it very well that function must be called. If we don't call the function, it is not able to get executed. So in order to call the function, in order to get the service from the function, we must call what? We must call the function. That is the way to get the data or the services from the function, guys. Okay. So do one thing. I can use the, I just call the accept data function in order to get the service. Pretty simple thing, guys. Just execute the data. After that, enter the fixed cost. I am entering 120, 30. So total is how much? Total is 150. So total cost is how much? 150, guys, right? So here I am getting the total cost is 150. So this function is basically called, by using the def keyword, we are able to define the function. So let me show you some theory right now, very basic theory. Number one, function is the collection of some instruction to develop the business logic. See, function is what? It is the collection of instructions. Point to be noted. I am writing a business logic here. What is the business logic, guys? I am calculating the total cost. In the total cost, I have the two components. One is called fixed cost and second one is called what? Variable cost. We are able to add up the data and we are able to final result. That's it. Now, guys, if I just suppose define the next thing, in order to get the service from the function, we need to call the function. We need to call the function. That implies if I don't call the function, we are not able to get the service. Suppose I am not calling this function. I am providing, I am just commenting it, hashtag. So see, I don't get any service. But if I call the function means I am just writing here accept data. Now if I just execute the particular code, I am able to get the data. So here I am entering the 100, here I am entering 300, total is 400, right? So here also you can write by using the def keyword. Def keyword. Also, guys, you can note down this particular thing also. Def keyword is used to define the function. Point to be noted, guys. Now next one. Now I have just now told you that void keyword is not supported in the Python. In the Python specific function, void keyword is not present. Just now I have told you. But now the thing is that in this particular case, I don't have the particularly void keyword, but it's not going to happen. Going to be happen that void keyword is not present here. Void keyword is present. Void keyword is not present, but function can be void actually. Function can be void. Now, what do you mean by function? Void function. A function, if the function doesn't return any kind of data. If the function doesn't return any kind of data, it is called actually void. See, we don't have any kind of void keyword guys in the Python, but function is void. Means, let us take an example practically, then we can understand how the things are working. Okay. So do one thing, let us flip to our Python window again. See, suppose I am writing here accept data here, fine. And after that, what I want actually, I don't want to print the data from here. I don't want to print the data from here. Okay. I want to print the data from right now like this. Do one thing guys, keep this particular code intact. I'll take the new code for you. That is why I'm creating the new file. Okay. So you can understand in a better way. Suppose I am creating a function called def f1. It is a function. F1 is the function I define. Now here I define the pretty simple thing. You can understand, you can relate a equal to 10, b equal to, I am giving the simple given data 20. I am giving a plus b, fine. And here I am writing print. I am writing here total is equal to comma c, right? I am writing this particular thing. So let me save the file guys. Function number 2.py. Okay, fine. Now I want to call the function. So I'm just calling the function f1 guys, and after that if you just execute the data and code, you can get total is 30, right? That pretty simple thing, right? That is pretty simple thing. Now guys, what I want right now, I don't want to print the data from here. Okay, now let us take an example. Suppose a particular cricket match is going on. A particular cricket match is going on. In the case of batsman, he just hits a shot to the boundary. But that time, after that, he just he's taking a run. That time, what will be happened? Actually, there should be a fielder who will actually try to save the ball. He just take on the ball, and after that, if the batsman is taking the run that time, so what will this particular fielder do? He will just throw the ball to the stump. There are two possibilities are there. Either particularly fielder will directly throw the ball to the wicket and he is able to make him out. So that time actually fielder is directly getting him out. That is direct action. So here I am getting the direct action. Also there is other chance, other possibility is that he is returning the ball to the wicket keeper. And after that he is receiving the ball and he actually executing the things. Means he gets out the batsman. There are two possibilities. So if the fielder, he is returning the ball. If the fielder, he is returning the ball, means he is returning something to the fielder and wicket keeper. And wicket keeper is able to implement something. He is able to get him out, right? So that is a very basic thing. Now same thing happens here also. Suppose I am telling you that is a f1 function. F1 function, from here we are actually executing the data. Means here the fielder directly he makes him out. He makes him out from the field. After that, what would be happen? Total is 30. Here I am getting. That is fine. Now, guys, what I am doing actually, I want that function should not print the result. What I want actually, I want to provide a wicket keeper here. M equal to F1. Now, what I want here, I want to write print, and after that, here I am writing total is equals to comma m, right? Now I am executing the code. Let me show how the things are working. You can see none is coming, means this function is not returning any data. That implies, guys, by default each and every function is the void. Each and every function is void. It is not returning anything. It is not returning the ball to the wicket keeper. Either he is directly executing the message, or message it is returning the none. None means it is not returning any kind of data, guys. So what should I do right now in order to solve the problem? I should actually use the return keyword, return C. Now function will be executed. It is returning the data. Suppose the total value is 30. So F1 function is called, 30 is returned into the M variable. Then here total is 30. Now let me execute the code, you can understand. So total is what? Total is 30. Understood, guys? So that is what, that is basically the, it is returning the data. It is returning the data to whom? It is returning the data to the m variable, guys. And after that, we are able to print the information, right? So what is the need? Why should I use the return function? Return function is doing for what? Return function is always returning the data for the further processing. Suppose here I am able to total of the data. After that, I am actually storing the data. After that, suppose I want to do more operation here. Suppose I am showing you a real-time code. This particular code, I think, guys, if you understand, here the function is returning the data. F1 function is returning the data. Return C means it is returning the 30. 30 is returned by the F1. 30 will be stored in the M variable. Then total is 30. We are receiving this data. But guys, what is the real-time use I am showing you? Small real-time use I am showing you by the console. Okay. Suppose I am writing here calculate cost. So here I am writing the calculate cost, and here I am writing the pretty basic thing, whatever the things we have already done. I'm just copying the code from here. So guys, let me give the name also. The name of the function is called function 3. Function 3 is already present. Function 4.py. Okay. Now I am removing the data from here because I don't need. Now what would be happened here? I am not writing total cost. Total cost you can write here. Either you can write the total cost. Okay. After that, what I can write here? I can write here just a function. Suppose I am taking m variable. I am actually calculating the cost. Calculate cost. After that, what would be happened? I am returning the data here. Return TC. I am returning the data. Now, if I want to print here, just if I'm writing total cost equals to, I'm writing here, comma, M. And if I just run the program, if I execute the code 120, 70, I can get the 190 because it is returning the data. M is keeping what? M is keeping the 190. Now what I want actually, guys, I want to enter the prime cost. If you come from the accounting background, or if you study the accounts or the finance, you might know what is prime cost. So here I'm writing the things called integer input, and here I am writing enter the prime cost. Here I am writing what? Here I am writing the enter the prime cost. So integer function, it is returning what? It is returning the value. Now guys, what I want actually, P cost is receiving the data. That is fine. Now what I want actually, I am writing here COP. COP means cost of production. I am writing here M plus P cost. I am writing M plus P cost. Now you need to write the cost of production. Cost of production. And here I am making the COP. Guys, don't worry, I'll explain you each and every line of the code. So at first, just check out the output. So enter the fixed cost, enter the variable cost, which is 30 rupees, enter the variable cost. After that, we are entering what? Suppose prime cost is, I am taking the prime cost as 100 rupees. So I'm taking the prime cost as the 100 rupees. So 120, 30, 250 rupees is there. Now try to understand. Here I am creating the function called calculate cost. Calculate cost is returning the data. Calculate cost is returning what? Calculate cost is returning the data, and it is returning what? It is returning, I am entering the 120 and 30. So it is returning 150. That is basically my total cost, guys. Now I want to add up the more value. So here I am adding the P cost. P cost means prime cost. I want to make the prime cost, this particular calculation, in a separate way, right? This particular function is dedicated to calculate the normal costing, fixed and variable cost. That is fine. I don't want to enter prime cost. Prime cost I want to calculate for the separate area, and it is helping the function to get the total data of the cost of production. Cost of production, prime cost, that is the actually fixture of the accounting and the finance. Okay. So now the thing is that it is returned TC, and after that it is returning the TC. So suppose here total FC is 120, VC is 30. I am entering 120 here, so FC equal to 120. I am entering 30 here, so VC is 30. So 120 plus 30, 150. Total value is 150. Then what would be happened, guys? Return is what? Return 150 rupees. It is returning. It is returning the 150 rupees and it is providing the data to whom? It is providing the data to the M. So do one thing, make it a real time. T cost. T cost means total cost. After that, do one thing, make it also T cost. After that, T cost equal to what? T cost equal to total 150 rupees. Fine. Now I am entering what? I am entering 100 here. So P cost equal to 100. Now T cost equal to 150, P cost equal to 100. So 150 plus 100 equal to 250 rupees. So COP equal to 250. So cost of production equal to 250. Now let me execute the code again, guys. So I am entering here, suppose 100 rupees. So I am entering the 100 here. So FC equal to 100. Now I am entering what? I am entering the suppose VC variable cost. So VC equal to 50. Now I want to sum up the data. So 100 plus 50, total 150. So 150 will be entered in the TC. TC means total cost, but this TC is keeping the data and it is returning the data to whom? It is returning the data to the T cost. Now T cost is keeping the data, total cost. After that, what will be happen? P cost, I am entering the P cost. P cost means prime cost. Suppose the prime cost is something like that, 200. I am entering prime cost equal to 200. Now P cost equal to 200. So T cost equal to how much? 150. P cost equal to how much? 200. I am just able to total up the data. And after that, if I press enter, what would be happen? COP means cost of production equal to 350 rupees, guys. So that is, guys, very basic area of the function. I am showing you the very basic area of the function. After that, more thing will come in our next class. Actually, more thing will come, how the function can work, what is the parameter of the function. This particular thing I will discuss in my next class. So if you guys, if you just think that this particular video is helping out, then please give a big like here. It will make me more motivated. Please subscribe my channel, because I plan that after finishing this particularly Python, I'll bring the data science and machine learning tutorial here. Okay. So entire data science, machine learning, Django, big data, all the tutorial will come so one after another here. So guys, that is my plan. So guys, please give a big thumbs up here. Please click on the subscribe button. Please click on the bell icon and please share the video, guys, because if you share the video, it might be possible that your more friends, more colleagues, they can be benefited from this tutorial, because I am just planning to make the more tutorials in a better technology also, like Blue Prism, this kind of thing also come here. So please subscribe, like, press on the bell icon and definitely share it. Thank you.